What is up, guys? 2GZ here, and basically what you just saw is the Instagram post that I posted on Travis. Lifted up on the jack stands, and I started taking it apart yesterday. Basically, I lifted it up on jack stands all around. That way I can pressure wash under the wheel wells. I took off the wheels so I can pressure wash all of that and all of underneath the car. Just get it as clean as I possibly could. And I did all that yesterday. And towards the end of the day, I started getting a little bit out of hand and decided to take out the radiator shroud and then the intake piping and all that, and basically decided to take out the plenum, which is what I'm gonna do in this video. I'm gonna take off the plenum, remove the plenum, and I'm gonna try to clean the engine bay as much as I possibly could, hiding as many wires as I possibly could, having the AC. And I also removed the power steering reservoir, and I'm gonna try to mount the power steering reservoir somewhere in this area. Really have not decided where I'm gonna mount it yet, but you guys will see in the video. And basically what I'm trying to do right now is remove the plenum so I can get underneath of there, clean the plenum, and I'm also gonna repaint these possibly red or black or just a different color, just so they pop a little bit more. Right now they're all scratched up and they just look nasty, and then I want to take these off and clean them up good, or just remove them. I took off the balance tube already, and I took off the fuel line going to the fuel filter as well. I also thought about moving the fuel filter down below, down over there. That way it's all tucked up and hidden. But I will see that in a little bit later on. But I want to tackle this plenum real quick and get a video for you guys. Also, try to wire tuck as much as I possibly could. All this wire that you see up here, I'm gonna try to put it underneath. That way you don't see it. But let's see what we can do, boys. Forgot to mention, I also removed the headlights. That way I don't beat them up and scratch them up or anything. But that's just a little overkill. But that also gives me the access to all this underneath of here and just clean it all up. I also thought about repainting everything, sanding it all down and just painting it all black or something. But nah, I don't think I'll do that, but we'll see. First thing that we're gonna have to remove are the coil packs. I think that's like a 12 millimeter. And then you want to remove the plugs, all the plugs and all these wiring, just move them back. And that's the first thing we gotta do. Alright, so after you have all the coil packs removed, just put them, the way that I did it, I put them the way that they came off so I can put them back on the way that they came off. And I labeled my wires, that way I know what wire goes to what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably not the proper way to label the wires, but that's just the way that I will remember how to put them on or whatever. I dropped one freaking bolt inside of one of the holes, so I'm gonna have to get a magnet and get it out. But after you remove those plugs, all those wires, you have that one right there underneath the plenum that needs to be taken off as well. And this one over here, you guys can't see it. No, it's not getting it. And you have a few more wires just to remove. That way you can remove all these wires right here. All this chunk of wire in the middle, just move it back, get it out the way. And after that, then we'll tackle taking off the plenum. I have never actually done this before, so we're gonna learn together. So I think it's gonna be this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. But I don't know yet, so we will see. But yeah, remove all those wires, guys. Alright, so after you guys have all the wires removed, all the wire harness will just move right back, and I just put it underneath the hood. That way it stays up there. And you guys can see already how much more cleaner it would look if all the wires were underneath of it or hiding. It just looks so much better. I have to move the throttle cable out the way and just put that to the side. And then I'll start taking off the bolts to take off the plenum itself. Let's get to that. Finally got the plenum off. What a pain it was to get it off. So many wires and plugs and hoses and so much stuff to take it off. And I was fighting with this to get it out, but that's the EGR, I believe. I'm gonna delete that. And this is it basically. This is underneath of the plenum, guys. if you guys didn't know that already. These are the fuel rails, these are the injectors right here. Basically, what I'm gonna do right now for the rest of the day is clean all this up, try to clean as much as I could. Probably use some brake cleaner and just clean all that up. And yeah, that's removing the plenum. I'll show you guys the plenum right now. But yeah, you can see all the oil in the middle. But yeah, that looks a lot more open, huh? This is it right here. It has the Z1 silicone hoses in it, so that makes it look a little bit nicer. But I'm gonna do my best to clean this as much as I possibly could. It is very dirty, as you guys can tell. Let me see, let me flip it. That's the bottom of it. You guys can see here. We need to get a cover for that to delete the EGR. This one has the one bolt, but I need to get the one for this side and delete it completely. But yeah, that's the bottom of the plenum of a Nissan 300ZX. Let me put it back. So yeah, now let's clean all this up. So cleaned up this side a lot. Cleaned the red on the valve covers and all that. It's actually a lot better than what I thought it was going to turn out compared to this side. You guys can see all the dirtiness and the oil stains and all that. First coat, I used some brake cleaner on a rag, sprayed it on the rag, and then I just wiped it over top the surface and wiped off all of the dirt and all that. And then I got some degreaser, purple power degreaser, and sprayed it on the covers. And basically you got to scrubbed it and clean them all up. They're not perfect, but they are a lot better. This top is actually pretty bad. I need to like repaint just this surface because this is actually the only piece that you see, which is kind of funny because all the rest of it is clean except for the part that you actually see. So I don't actually have to repaint the whole thing. All I have to repaint is probably, I have to repaint this whole one, not just this because it won't match. But now I'm gonna mock up on the other side, do the same thing over here and try to get this one as clean as I possibly can. One thing you guys are gonna want to do is cover all of the holes that you have, the intake, taking off the plenum. You're gonna want to put a rag on top of that, covering all those holes, just so that nothing gets inside there. But let's get on this side. Alright guys, so this is where I'm gonna end it for today. I just got done pressure washing the whole engine bay and all the oil from in here. Just got all that finalized and cleaned it up as best as I possibly could. If you guys are gonna do that, make sure you do cover all the holes that are open from the for the coil packs going to the spark plugs, and then all these, just put a rag or something over top just to make sure no water, nothing gets in there. And basically I removed all the wires from this side, pushed them all up in this corner. That's a crap ton of wires to hide. I'm gonna try to hide all of that. Basically took all those out, sprayed all the greaser and all inside around and everything, and just pressure washed it all. That's gonna be it for today's video. We got the plenum off. Basically I'm gonna try to clean this plenum or put the red one on and just do as much as I can, tuck in the wires and all of that. Remove the EGR possibly tomorrow. Stay tuned for that, guys, and make sure you guys check out my Instagram to see the daily content, or the process, I guess you could say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace.